Welcome to your Ethereum News Roundup. Here's your latest for Thursday, September 28th, 2023. Ethereum developers successfully launched the Holesky Testnet, Pyth Network releases a 2.0 whitepaper, Espresso Systems and Caldera launch Vienna, and VanEck prepares to launch its ETH ETF. All this and more starts right now. The Arbitrum on Gitcoin grants round is now live. If you'd like to support this podcast, please consider donating by visiting ethdaily.io/Gitcoin. Ethereum core developers successfully launched the Holesky Testnet, a proof-of-stake testnet set to replace Scorely. The testnet achieved finality after the 10 initial epochs. Holesky was deployed with an active validator set of 1.4 million validators and a testnet ETH supply of 1.6 billion at Genesis. Holesky operates on chain ID 17,000. Holesky allows anyone to join as a public validator. The initial infrastructure includes a faucet from QuickNode alongside support on the Etherscan and Beacon Chain block explorers and an RPC endpoint from ethpandops.io. Developers can use the testnet for staking and protocol development tests. Ethereum testnets usually have a 5-year lifespan. The Pyth Data Association released the Pyth Network Whitepaper 2.0, a paper that outlines a new cross-chain model for price delivery. The paper introduces a pool oracle architecture, the PythNet app chain for price aggregation, and describes how update fees, rewards, and governance responsibilities will be managed. The white paper serves as a guide for transitioning Pyth Network's implementation and status into a permissionless stage. It aims to create a self-sustaining network, attract high-quality data publishers, and compensate them with consumer-generated fees. Pyth Network provides off-chain price feed oracles with data input from participants such as exchanges and market makers. Espresso Systems and Caldera co-deployed Vienna Network, an OP stack chain integrated with the Espresso sequencer. The new rollup was deployed on Espresso Systems' Cortado testnet and is publicly available for all users on the testnet's public homepage. The release also includes a bridge UI, a testnet faucet, and a block explorer. The Cortado testnet provides fast pre-confirmations and allows users to submit transactions for both the OP stack and Polygon ZK EVM chains. Cortado also features a catch-up mechanism. Espresso Systems plans to integrate verifiable information dispersal and a peer-to-peer fallback network in a future release. And lastly, VanEck announced plans to launch the VanEck Ethereum Strategy ETF coined SEFUT. Rather than investing directly in ETH, eFute will invest in cash-settled ETH futures contracts on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. eFute itself will be listed on the Chicago Board Options Exchange. The ETF is structured as a C Corp targeting long-term investors. The price of ETH rallied above $1,650 amid the ETF news and successful Holesky testnet launch. In other news, Optimism initiates the process of forming a security council, OP Labs outlines its dispute game design for the OP stack, and Coinbase receives regulatory approval for perpetual futures. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us on Twitter at ETHDaily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.